Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, Empress Man. Today we're back with some more Moonsigil Atlas. Yes, I'm still playing the demo because I had a good time on the last run and I unlocked a new character, which means that I have to try out all of the new stuff because my brain just has that sort of, but what if it's something really cool? And that is kind of the idea. So last time we had the Felgerin, the Lost Chronicler, and we had some interesting stuff we could do with him. And I'm assuming like he's like the sort of base character, and then we have this one which you stripped of her power. She now relies on relics to cast magic, deemed profane by the Lunatari? Anyway, yeah, I guess we do a lot of relics. Well, relic relies on relics, so yeah, lots of relic stuff and things like that as well. We just kind of play and leave them and stuff like that. But I want to kind of see all the playstyles and things, and this is going to be kind of interesting. So yeah. Obsessive personality, what can I say? You know, once I finally enjoy something and I can kind of get a grasp of it, I want to play more. Do not fail me, young one. Ooh, so we get to open a card pack. The moon gains 8 maximum health, or we can basically add a rot to my deck and choose one of 3 rare cards. I'm just going to choose a basic thing, like going for like this stuff could be pretty cool, but I want to know the basics of it. So runes, exhaust, and random. I always do random because I don't know what's good yet. Deal 4 damage to enemies in this region. Fragile. This sigil is removed from your board when your board becomes completely filled. Ghost sigils count as empty tiles. And persist. Stays on board for X turns, or persist for 1. If the board is refilled, activate this rune's effect. Ah, cool. What do we have here? Steadfast. When this sigil is exhausted, move it to the top of the draw pile. Play infuse this card with 2 focus, and then exhaust this card when you play it. So more Relentless strikes could be interesting. That is interesting. Is it... So, this card effect is kind of like... I'm kind of interested in how that works, but never mind. Infuse a card in your hand with 2 attack runes. So attack runes deal 4 damage, can be placed in the region to deal damage. Okay, kind of cool. So yeah, the runes are the things that we have here, that we got to put them in a region to deal with. Let's go over, like, what have we got so far in my card collection? We already have a Shatter. A Spread Sigil, covers more, exhaust the card. On Spread, deal 7 damage to all enemies. Apply 4 shield, we have a ward. We also have Bolt, which deals 4 damage as a basic. Let's try this Relentless Strike. And where are we going to go first? Combat. I do like the theme and stuff of this. Like, I think it is kind of really unique in a way, which I feel like it can be a little bit off-putting, but I feel like it actually has a pretty good use case for, like, continuously being able to play, right? So that exhausted, which means that that did only did the 6, well, did the 5 damage. It then infused this card with 2 focus, so, and then exhausted this card. And then that's gonna spread. Oh, I see. So eventually this will just take up everything. 4 shield, 4 shield. Deal 4 damage. Move a card from your exhaust pile to your hand. Channel. And exhaust that card. Yeah, give me the Shatter again. In turn. More Relentless Strike. Ward. Put that there. More ward. Now we'll just do some bolt. So yeah, I like how defending just requires you to put up shield enough to block the attack. And anything else gets, like, put through. I love the Relentless Strike thing, being able to keep going. That's actually really good. So what we've got here, we've got Glass Conduit. Board Fill does 7 damage twice, dealing damage to an enemy with the most remaining health. Fracture, deal 4 damage to enemies in this region and then exhaust that card. And then Ghost Form, play or infuse a card in your hand with Ghost, then discard it. What does Ghost do? Ghost, other sigils can be placed over this one, clearing any covered tiles. I'm going to pick that up. Because with Shatter, it's going to keep spreading, and if I get that combo, then eventually it won't matter it being things. So I think Ghost Form was a good pickup. Got a shield rune to add one of my things. We can remove a tile, or we can go for combat. If we go for combat, I don't get to go for the Astral card pack. Ooh, let's do combat then. I must explore and learn everything. I like how each of the things are called knights as well. That's actually kind of cool. So what happens if I do a Ghost Form on this? Oh, that went straight into there. Interesting. Didn't think that would happen that way. It's kind of interesting seeing kind of like what shapes you need. And because it's all done by triangles and a hexagon, it's really not intuitive. Is what I will say. Right? Need to ward up, so... Do it this way. We can do that one. Ghost Form, I'll have that back. And put that on Shatter. And turn. Ward has to go down first, so we can block everything there. Do as much damage as I can. But yeah, I do like just like how this kind of functions, right? So we can do Relentless Strike. I'm assuming... Then we can put Shatter on there as well, because the Ghost Form doesn't matter. Move 2 cards from your exhaust pile to your hand. Draw 3 cards, exhaust this card. That's actually pretty good, because we do get like things back. Move a card from your exhaust pile to your hand and infuse it with this shape. Exhaust this card. I'm interested in this. I think the Thought Rupture seems pretty cool. But this can make sure that I can get some really cool stuff. Now, so the Astral card pack contains cards from other characters. So we can go random, random, or we go exhaust. I think we just go exhaust here, like we're doing really well. Ooh, exhaust a card in your hand and add 2 copies of your hand with half the shape. That seems really cool. We'll take Ren Soul. Into combat. The main thing I'm liking is the Relentless Strike and what I'm capable of doing with it, right? Although we have no defenses, so we need to get more defense stuff, so... We'll think about that while we're doing all this. It has an easier shape to deal with because we can set that up now. Though I probably should have waited to do that, but hey ho. Ghost form something. Use ghost form on the Relentless Strike. Do another ward. In turn. What is that doing? Okay. Discard cards. Rend Soul. Ghost form or Shatter? I guess the Shatter is better. Do that there. Another ward. Card to discard. I guess we'll take bolts can go. And then do that. And we in turn. Fully blocked. Okay. One ward can go there. That ward can go there. Relentless Strike can't really do much, but that's fine. Now my bolt. And that bolt. I do like the Relentless Strike keeps coming back, you know. That is kind of nice. To be honest, if we're just going to do that, if we just cover it as much of it as possible, and then just get rid of the bolt. Oh, I gotta select card, discard. There we go. Now I have half the bolt, so I can do that. I have a card from my exhaust pile. Could run soul, channel, shatter again. This is funny. No. Need to get some defense in. It's just silly in the way the fact that I can keep kind of like doing something that's going to ruin me later because I'm not paying attention. Yeah, we'll just do that. Runecast, deal 0 damage, increase by 2 for each rune among all your cards. Apply for shield and then replay, draw a card. Reflex, fragile. Fuse a card with shield rune. Armor of that. Does give me more armor later, that could be actually pretty useful. Got an upgrade. Permanently give prepared. Well, I do want to give something prepared, and the one I want to give prepared to will be Relentless Strike, I believe. So we'll always get that at the start. Forbidden Artifact and Elites with a greater reward. Which could mean I go into the Shield rune, which I do want that as well, and I get to remove a card. That's like the Elite fight. This enemy has locked your cards in place until the enemy is defeated. All cards you started in combat with cannot be rotated. Okay. Interesting. Well, I guess we're going to try and take this guy out then. Bolt. Do that again. And then Shatter. End turn. We take 10, but that's fine. Totem. Not to kill this enemy in order to win. But I kind of do, otherwise. I'm probably not doing much else. Get 2 copies of something, so I can't actually do that. So we'll do this. A Relentless Strike. Get 2 of them, split in half. Kind of good. Channel. Get more another Ren Soul. Get that back. Put Ghost Form on that. I can't play it anyway, so it might as well. And deal that damage there. Yeah, so the Relentless Strike here is just going to keep scaling up anyway. Now they can all rotate. Finally, an armor. Put it on this. One random one. I will admit, I do like this idea of just like trying to cast it by fitting it in with like a cast slot. I will admit, I probably haven't grasped like what this character can actually do, so I'm kind of getting pummeled by a lot of stuff. But to be honest, when you fight starting off with a new character and stuff, you kind of expect that to begin with. The issue is I didn't have enough defense, which is my own problem. Ooh, another Relentless Strike. No, wait. Rend the Soul, please. On that Relentless Strike. Okay, so each Relentless Strike individually counts towards itself. All your attacks... Infuse all of your attack cards that have a attack rune with 2 focus. Infuse all your cards with a shield rune with 2 bolster. 2 runes on the card will have, which is protected by additional damage. Interesting. Interesting. I think we get the armor thing again, actually, because more of those will claim that as well, so we get an extra effect when you do it. Let's get the shield rune. And the one with the shield rune I want to have is my Relentless Strike. And I would like to get 2 runes for it. One there and one there. So we use the thing to try and get as much as possible. Then we're going to remove a card. The card I shall remove shall be a bolt. Don't need it. I think it's the best way. Get rid of a basic attack and then to combat. I think the main thing about this is the puzzle aspect. I should apply 1 second strength to all enemies. So this is the scaly guy, isn't it? The ghost form is interesting, but... And then... Do we do that shatter or that shatter? Do that one. And the shape is easier to deal with later. Now we can do the rend. On that. Splits them both down. Apply it for shield. Before we do that, I'm going to go armor rune. I was hoping I'd get this to work, but I guess I can't. Not in the way I want it to. Oh well. On the ward. And then give me another armor. And the other ward gets more. That one ward is going to be hilarious. Ooh, look at all these Relentless strikes. And my ward can go there. We're done. See, now I get a lot of defense, and I started working around it. If you use a card with 2 attack runes in, or cutting your hammer to attack runes, exhaust this card. Move a card from your exhaust pile to your hand. Exhaust this card on Earth, and deal 9 damage. Draw a card for each sigil on this rune. Cool. And the Earth seems interesting, actually. Again, to get more stuff than the daggers. Let's go. We'll take the healing here, because I'm going to have issues otherwise. And let's do the Astral Titan. See what we can do. So he's going to be summoning his runes straight away. Okay, we're going to take my armor. Onto Relentless Strike. We'll do that. I'm going to channel the armor. Just to have it back. Won't cast it, but now I can put more stuff in there. I do love this. The fact that once you get rid of these guys, you can actually attack with them. Oh, no. No. Ghost form? No, daggers. Yeah, we don't care about this guy. 2 attacks on this one. It takes half damage is a problem, but still. There we go. That's better. I think. No. And we'll take this guy out. Stop the attack scaling as quickly as possible. And the bolt. And shatter. In turn. Rend Soul. On this. And then we do this one. And that can go here. We can defend for no reason. I forgot what those do. Oh, Quake. I gotta make sure I actually take them off the field. Okay. An armor. No. No point using that. Let's do this one. Gain shatter back. Daggers. Soon the Rend Soul. And do it on this one. Again. And then we take out the other moon. We're just going to use all of these to completely remove the terrible things. All of my Relentless strikes, hey? I guess it's in turn. My exhaust pile has like 7 cards in it, and look at all the Relentless strikes I get. Well... I did want to go for a dumb thing, I didn't realize I'd go that far. 10 damage 3 times Annihilate. Exhaust this card when on board. When you exhaust a card, if you any runes, infuse a card with your card in your hand with those runes. Repurpose. That is so good for this build. Gain 50% max health. You no longer discard your hand between turns. That's actually pretty good. Next time you are offered cards, they will be only 1 tile big. Will gain Astral Dust. Shattered fragments of Astral Gem. Collect 3 to recombine them. Huh. Guess there's some other sort of secret with that as well. Yes, we have slain it. Thank you very much. Let's go to the other land where I lost last time. To combat! What does these do? Overlapping sigils, the moon takes 2 damage. Okay. Not very nice. Well, I'll just take the damage. And we'll defend. So now we do keep bolts in hand, as such, right? So that's like the main thing. Plus then all the other Relentless stuff, Ghost Forms, things like that as well. Like they'll all stay around, so... Like overall we're actually like in a pretty good spot. I admit the Relentless Strike combos and stuff are actually really good. Because with the defense and stuff that I've set up, I generally don't need to worry about how much my health is once I start, like I've separated out that Relentless Strike, right? So let me just use the armor on this again. To be put on, I guess this one. So he's got double armor. Ghost Form can go down, put that on the Shatter. Get that ready. Avoid hitting that. And do that there. And then we have bolts. Didn't even touch those in the middle. I really love the puzzle aspect of this, probably more than anything else. Ooh, more armor. I think that's the thing that's kind of like caught my attention. Right? Now, do I take the damage from this if I got armor? Yes, okay. Armor doesn't matter against effects on the moon. Exhaust this card. Add a copy of a glass burb to your hand. Barb. Glass Barb. Exhaust this card. Board field deals 6 damage to all enemies. Persist 1. Board field trigger. Huh. Interesting. So you get one of those glass barbs every single time, and eventually I could fill the board with it. Choose a card in your hand, add a copy of it to your hand, and exhaust this card. Reflection seems pretty useful. I'm going to take another armor thingy, because I think I'm having good luck with that. Then remove a tile from one of my cards, or Sigil Forging, get a shield rune on something else. Give me another shield rune, please. It's shield rune. Would love it on this, but we can't do it on that. So, exhausting that card could be pretty good. You on the other stuff. Eternal Repurpose on there. Hmm. Exhaust, ghost form. Just put on one of the armor ones, I guess. The other one. Because I just need to make sure I have a good armor setup for early game, right? I think that's what I'm more worried about. And if I don't have that, then I think I'm gonna lose stuff later. So I'm like, I kind of want to make sure we have it. Reward: apply 4 shield to this rune's region. Patience is spread. Free offering to the board. Huh? You have a reward to your hand. Spread every offering on the board. Oh. I see. I think. I'm confused on how that's bad, but I guess that's my brain not figuring it out just yet, right? Exhaust that card. Oh, I see. That's what happens. Okay. Okay, anyway, so repurpose can go down. It's going to be hilarious now. The rewards are going to be dangerous for you, I guess. Oh, that's going to just take over everything, isn't it? I gotta stop putting this next to stuff. Okay. My bad. The armor thingy? Put that there. Ren Soul, take them. And the armor. Take them, Ren Soul. Get 3 of them. And that. I never get to play the Ren Soul, but it's hilarious. Shatter is interesting. Actually, Shatter could save me. Right? Attack runes are something we would like, but no. Armor one. So we keep going Relentless Strike. And back up the defense on that. You can't play them if they're actually, like, in-hand stuff. Cool, okay. Well... do we have another, thingy? I'm guessing just play the reward. And then put that on the Relentless Strike. To guarantee the amount of damage I get off it. No, not the daggers. And just do this. That spreads to there anyway. We still get the reward and stuff. And I'll always draw... a Relentless Strike because I play the reward afterwards. So I play this. It can't spread anywhere else. I get my reward. Play the reward. Not 35 damage. There you go. Daggers, take all of them. I can't play that one. And Shadow can have that. The only reason I did this way is because I know that can keep scaling enough to deal more damage. Man, I could have really mucked this up if I was... Well, I mean, I am dumb, so, like... I think it's Shadow. Oh, there you go. Have 2. In turn. I got lucky. Infuse this card with 5 focus. Deal 9 damage to all enemies. Has persist 1. Fragile. Play. Spread the sigil. Deal 2 damage for increase for each tile this sigil's in this sigil shape. Unmake. Ooh. Interesting. Glass cannon. It's already got a removal thing on it. Unmake seems interesting. I'm going to skip to gain some astral dust, I think, on there. I don't need anything else. Oh, and that gives me the actual gem. Okay, cool. So that's why the skip mechanic works. Okay. Now I know. So put that down onto Relentless Strike, spit it out. That goes there. Bolt. Bolt again. Hey, I can play Ghost Form. Overlocking tiles persist for 1. Great. Give me a shield. On that Relentless Strike, because it's smaller. And turn. That seems awful. What are we doing now? No, the armor one. That can now go on that Relentless Strike Plus. Goes there. I can go there. I can go there. The wards are kind of interesting. Right? Although with the amount of like Relentless Strikes I set up anyway, like I don't think I actually need to worry. Oh yeah, repurpose. I can go there then. And once the repurpose is set up, I'm kind of like, oh, okay. So, this goes down first. Didn't even matter. Move a card. Okay, we've seen that one before. Netherrealm. 2 damage increase for each card card exhausts this encounter. That's going to be quite a lot later. Yes. Steadfast always stays around. That's actually pretty good. Currently give prepared. What needs prepared? Yeah, Ren Soul will be pretty good. Although I think the repurpose is just way too good to have immediately, like prepared. Astral card pack, remove a card, forbidden artifact. I'm going to remove another card. With the defense I already have, the cards I don't need now are like the basic defenses and the basic attacks. To combat. What do you do? Overlapping sigils spread this sigil. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So first of all, we're just going to repurpose. I would like to have done it cleanly, but I guess I can't, so we'll do this. And then we're just going to use a Relentless Strike to try and defend up a little bit. Use this ward. You'll gain 2 defense on that. And then we do this. You spread to there, I assume. Yeah. That is fine. And then, like, this will eventually just, like, do loads of damage. Yeah, ghost form. We'd like to do it on the thing, but it's actually not worth it, is it, really? That stays around. Daggers could be good for setup. But don't need to worry about that. About there. Get 2 defense. Put that on the daggers. That there. So this gets the 2 attack runes. And I'll put that on the ghost form. So you got them there. Well, ghost form won't matter, because it's going to disappear anyway. So who's going to get ghost? This ward. And you shall get those extra defenses. And then we go this armor, which will also disappear, so it doesn't matter. On the Relentless Strike. Shield rune. You will spread, so it'll spread here and here, right? And I guess I'll put it on that. What are you up to now? Oh, it only spreads when it goes down. Okay, so I need to worry about it outside of that. Okay. No, not bolts. Why did I do it on bolts? My bad. I don't know how this guy is meant to deal damage. I'm a bit confused. Oh, that's how he does damage. So channel this. And saw back. Another repurpose, that'd be hilarious. I don't Relentless Strike. Ward could be interesting, but no. Put on that. Do this. Still can't do the thing I want to do if I do that. Okay, my bad. Defend for 20. The ward bolts. That bolt. And do the 4 there. In turn. Could have used the other bolt, but I'm like, eh. They're doing 24 damage, which is still not enough, so. Ren's Soul. On the Relentless Strike. Oh, because of repurpose, it's still got... That's kind of cool. That's a ghost one anyway. That bolt? I am confused. Oh, there. I was like, we're going to do that damage. Okay, then this should win now. That's an interesting boss fight, I will admit that. Annihilate. It's interesting. Spread the sigil. Infuse a card with fragile in hand. Yeah. Apply 4 shields to this rune. This region on play. Add 3 copies of Shard to your hand. And spread deal 3 damage to all enemies. Interesting. But again, I think we just skip those. Like, I think we got like a pretty decent setup. Do we need the healing? I think we can remove a tile. We can remove a tile from something. The most annoying one to use is the Ren's Soul, but it's kind of fine. I think the repurpose, getting something removed from there, could be important. Making that just a little bit easier to set up. Elite fight, let's go. So, repurpose goes down first. Then this armor one, because of why not, onto this Relentless. Which means I can put this one on the Relentless. Then we can also do this, to put another armor on the Relentless Strike. And then they just take everything from there, we don't need Ghost Form to worry about. It's hilarious. Oh. Ghost Form got some extra things on there. Interesting, don't know what happened there. And so did that as well. Is that something I missed? Yeah, a turn tracker would be nice of just like what exactly happened. Bolt. Oh, it's shuffling. Is it just shuffling what we do? Okay. Very well. Very, very well. Bolt can take them. I was going to plan to play that anyway. Look at that, it's so silly. You can do that one, or you can do that. That's the weirdest way to put those in there. That's unusual to my brain. Take that armor. You can Ghost Form. So is it just anything that stays in my hand that gets them? 14 damage, interesting. The ward. I think just go Relentless Strike again. I can play that, can't I? There. I can't play that one. Weird. Rend the Soul and the Relentless Strike, please. And infuse that. Ooh. It's weird. Because I feel like I'm doing not much damage, but I do scale up. Although I do have a limit of like how much defense I can get, I will admit on that as well. So it's kind of like, Right. Put that on there. Do this. Get as much of that in there as well. Like, even with the splitting and stuff, like, there's only so much that I will get before I can't get any more defense. Because everything will have the defense stuff anyway. No, I don't need to worry about that. All that. Actually, holding onto my hand now is probably hurting me. I will admit that a little bit. $34 damage for that. Okay. When I get to play it at some point in the future. This is so cool with the repurpose, like... Move 2 cards from your exhaust pile to your hand. Daggers don't care about, the armor one. We could take that again, but I think we're fine on this, so we'll just skip. And we got that, so we'll claim that. And now I can get a card pack or just heal. I'll take the card pack here. I think my health is fine. Fragile, runes, rare. Ooh. Just gonna spend the astral gem to get it. Spread this sigil on play. Or fragmentation, right? Exhaust this card, add a copy of Glass Barb to your hand. Let me just take the card with with an attack rune. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, I don't really want any of these. Okay, new boss. Man, that looks awesome. Don't know what it is, but I always love this kind of like light and shadow kind of art design that kind of really goes off. The only thing that gets really kind of I get really obvious about it is sort of like how the lighting is done. I'm always a nitpicky on that, just because I will be, and it's kind of like, where does the light come from? Right, it's the point of focus in this, and you would think, like, is it the moon, is it not the moon, and so on and so forth, so... You know, just me being nitpicky and moany and annoying. Rotate the moon counterclockwise. Returning? Okay. Can't put it in there, but 2 dagger runes could be pretty useful, so... Attack runes on the ward. And defense runes on the ward. Interesting. Channel. I can't put it on this, can I? No. So, doesn't do anything. Cool. Now we know. We'll just get rid of this out of hand. And probably this out of hand as well. Just put on there. I don't need to rotate. Although 400 seems quite a lot. Anyway. What's that doing there? Shatter. I guess Shatter's going to be really good as well later, so... Each shield rune temporarily becomes an attack rune. Oh. Okay. That's annoying. And just I'll put that on there. End turn. We'll take damage. Moon takes 8 damage at the end of the turn. Route Relentless Strike. Yamas do not matter. I don't have any small things to fit in there, so we don't worry about that for now. Ghost form. Put that on new. I can go there, put it on there. I guess I'll do my best to remove as much of it as possible. Take the 8 damage for this turn, and then just have to suffer. Ah, bolts. 32 damage for that. What? Another one. It doesn't disappear, right? I can just keep doing it. So if I can play that... I deal double damage. This bolt can get more. And I can't do anything else. This is weird. Takes double damage as long as the moon is expanded. Right. Can't put that in there. Okay. I can't even play this triangle. Like, that's annoying. like, I've got so many good things I could put down, I just can't put any of them down now. Okay, I can do this. It's fine. Do a bolt that way. That Relentless Strike can go down there. And then we'll put that wall, I guess. So it's going to fuse my moon back together right soon. So I need to do 100 damage again with the Moon Shatter. Well. Somehow I think I can do a lot of damage. Oh, that bolt can take them. I can go there. Just do 48 damage. I mean, I should have switched this to get more defense. But I'm being kind of petty. So, yeah. I don't actually need to worry about that. Just everything becoming an attack rune is actually a good idea for me here. And he's gone as well! You've defeated the Chrono War. The Chrono War is defeated. My grip on the time is tightening once more. Say the last jailer, free me, and we will rejoice together among the stillness. Okay, that just sounds evil. Are you evil? I don't know. You defeated the final boss of the demo and unlocked Eclipse levels. Eclipse levels that you customize your runs and add significant greater challenges to the game. Trying the run with different character, build, or Eclipse level. There's more content to explore in the demo. That's nice. I like that. 2 bosses, really good thing, like, and mastery stuff to unlock as well. See as equals. Temporary gain Runestorm. What's Runestorm do? This is rune effects are applied to all enemies regardless of position. Ooh. Instead pass means it always comes back anyway. Potential has no effect, but has 6 focus and 4 bolster. Nice. Infuse a card in your hand with 8 attack runes. Exhaust. Deem worthy. In Spirit, infuse with Ghost all your cards that have the same number of tiles as this sigil. Apocalypse Charm. Deal 15 damage, apply 2 stacks of Expose. Kinda cool. And Moonshard Ritual. Exhaust this card. Activate the effects of a card in your exhaust pile as though they were from this sigil. That would break my build that I just did. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. But there we go. I guess that is the full part of the demo. I mean, I've enjoyed the time with it. Go back to the keep playing on the menu. But yeah, I have been enjoying my time with this overall. So I hope you all guys do as well. Do not know what's happened with stuff on there, so you have to bear with me. My mouse and everything else has gone all weird. But yeah, hopefully that hasn't done it for the whole video. But yeah, again, if you do enjoy these videos, I would like to do more of this anyway, and just see what else there is coming on, and I'm hopefully looking forward to the full game as well. So you'll have to let me know. If you want me to continue with some of the demo, let me know, and I will continue to play it here, there, until the full release. So again, if you do enjoy the videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.